Hi, Scorpio. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your January tarot reading, the first reading of the new calendar year. I hope you're doing well. Um, yeah, end of the year. I'm sure a lot of people are ready to say goodbye to 2021 and hello 2022. So this year coming is the year of the tiger. It's also a six, and sixes are about taking steps up, taking steps forward, and also giant leaps. It's not just a step, it's also giant leaps. So, and that's what the tiger is about too. The tiger pounces when there's opportunity. It pounces. So it could be very quick, sudden changes that you decide. It could be a decision you make. But anyway, that is the general energy just for the year coming. Okay, so let's get your energy in there, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio, January 2022. Scorpio. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at those. I'm going to cut these because you know me, I'll forget. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have here. Oh my, oh my. Oh, wow. Really nice, Scorpio. So we have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. This is what jumped out, okay? And this is usually when they jump their time cards, right? If I was to guesstimate a time, well, between 6 and 9, kind of got 6, 8, 9 here, right? I think it's definitely in the new year for sure. I think that the Six of Cups is nostalgia. We're thinking about the past. We're thinking about the way it used to be, what we had, and what we'd like to bring to life again that we cherished about those times with that person or those people. Okay, this could be family, could be a relationship, could be just in yourself, the way you used to be. You wish you had some of that back, some of that joy, kind of stable emotionally, because it is a six, so that's a little more stable emotionally. I think that you've been working on yourself for a while. I think you've been trying to build up your, well, kind of trying to build up your skills too. And I also think you're building up your skill manifesto. Okay. So, gathering up all your different skills that you have. You could be a really good painter. You could be, good at cooking or baking. You could also be, really handy with tools, craftsman, whatever. But you may have skills that are quite different from one another, and you're kind of building a resume in a way, but you also could be training. I think you're mastering something, one of those skills or a few of them combined. I also feel like it's something that you've done for a long time or you've done in the past, because there's something about a past joy, past nostalgia, about, something, a skill that you have that that you can rely on over and over again. It's one of those skills you can lean on, that we have. Quite a few artists. There's so many artists, whether they're painters, poets, songwriters, that have to have another career to fall back on because usually their artwork can't pay the bills or their songwriting can't pay the bills. So they also need to be a cleaner or administrative assistant or whatever it is. You need that backup skill. But I think there's something here that you're mastering that could give you a lot of stability. It could be where you're working, what you're doing presently, or something that you've done all your life, it feels like, in a way. Okay. This is going to bring you a lot of joy. This is emotional fulfillment. This could also be someone, somewhere, or with someone, something that you've done before. I feel like it could be a place you've worked before, but you need to master something about it. I also have to tell you that pentacles have to do with healing too, right? And this could be healing from a past relationship, building yourself back up again to the way you used to be, used to feel, you know what I mean? And this is successful. You're going to be successful at this. That's what the 9 of Cups tells you. That it's not just wish granted, but it's a successful conclusion to the matter here. All right. That is so nice to start out with. First of all, Scorpio, that is so nice. Okay. Nothing like a guarantee to start out with, eh? In the recent past, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Let me move those over just a wee tidgen. All right. So looks like there's been a change in fortune in your recent past. And fortune is, whether it's relationship, it could be in any part of your life. It created a big change. The major tarot, the major arcana are big events in our lives. So this made a big change. It really changed the course of our lives, and it could have presented new rewards or new challenges for you. You also have the Page of Pentacles. So there was something that you needed to learn. Perhaps you were out on your own. You could have felt vulnerable in some way. This is young, new energy, and young in the way that you're not experienced at this particular thing that you're practicing now. Taking care of yourself, providing for yourself, perhaps. From this change, this is what's happening now. And this is what you're learning, perhaps for the first time or again. Okay. Because I feel like there's something that is repeating here. Okay. From your past. Something that's repeating from your past, but you're needing to learn it again. Okay. I kind of feel like it's taking care of yourself. Perhaps, I don't know how that's changed for you, but I'm getting that kind of feeling anyway. So 3 of Pentacles. Now in the Mythic Tarot, it's a little bit different. So you're starting to be recognized for your skills here. See how he is one step up or two from these people. And these people recognize that, geez, he's pretty good at that. He really knows how to make a coin. And they're willing to pay him to do it for them. And so you may get some sort of people offering you either an opportunity for something that pays, that can bring you income, and also recognition for what you've been learning, what you've been practicing. You may be getting that. You may be getting it from the people around you that support you, or it could be from strangers, recognition. So this could be something that you've already done all your life, you do at home, or it could be at your place where that's your base income, where your real base income comes. But anyway, and so this puts you up on another level as far as the skill goes. You recognize you're a little bit better. Have a little more talent, and like I said, getting recognition for that, which may cause you to walk away from something else. This says something that you were emotionally tied to, okay? And I was just speaking recently in another video about thought looping, okay? So when we've had a big change in our lives, right, and we're reflecting on the way it used to be and all the work we put into it, and or how we were, and we can get stuck on a thought loop and dwell in that for a long time, and this is kind of where you decide you're not going to anymore. I don't want to stay in this emotional loop. You could be in an emotional loop where you keep on going around all these same feelings over and over again. And this is just not wanting to do this, walking away. And it could be from something that seems intact. It seems intact, but there's something missing for you that you really need. You realize that you need. And this is where you realize and recognize the truth of the matter, the Ace of Swords. See, you recognize, you see the light. This thought loop, it was in darkness, and it kept you in this. It could have been negative feelings or reflecting negatively on yourself, perhaps in some way. But anyway, you just don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to do that anymore. You want clarity. You want to be clear, and you want to, I think, honestly face the truth. Face the truth of the matter. You don't want to be in this maybe denial. Could be denial or something. I'm not sure. But you're thinking very clearly now. You're ready to face the truth. That's interesting that come up in reverse. Are all these upside down? So, in the present condition, situation, you have the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. There's the other yes card, by the way. And the 3 of Cups. You have every single yes, guarantee, promise, fulfillment card in the deck. The only one that is missing, but I wouldn't call it missing in this, is the star. You have the Sun, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups all in one spread. The decisions that you're making now, Scorpio, some of them might be difficult, but they're for your greatest good. There's something that is going to really shine for you. This is a good. It's a good thing, and it's going to bring so much more light, happiness, fulfillment to your life. Okay, so let's start the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is how you could be feeling now. You could, here is the wands in the Mythic Tarot is the story of Jason and the Argonauts after the Golden Fleece. Okay. And Jason takes up this task. And it seems an unachievable task. It's very daunting, all the things that he has to face on the journey to get this golden fleece and therefore get the acclaim and the rewards. He doesn't get to keep the fleece, but he gets the recognition that he was the one that was able to do it, But anyway, here he's back. He's on the beach. He's got the golden fleece. He's done it. His ship is a wreck. He's exhausted. But he did it. He did it. He achieved. But you could be at a point where you're really tired. You could be overburdened. You could have a lot to do all at once, sort of thing. And you may need some rest, in order to complete the task or feel like you've completed the task, like, deliver the product, sort of thing. You could be pretty tuckered out. You could have, many responsibilities in many areas that anyway, and in the end, because he started with a team and now he's alone at the end to finish the job alone. So this just means that you could be, have a lot going on, maybe a lot of people depending on you, a lot of jobs to do, a lot of things to get done, and it just seems overwhelming, like too much. And it's because you're trying to deal with all the tasks at the same time. And I think what you should do is take one. Okay, today I'm going to do this. I'm just going to get this one thing done, this one focus, and follow it all the way through to its completion, and then pick up the next wand and do that one. And I think that's part of your kind of looking at them all at the same time, if that helps at all. The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is independence, feeling successful, and that is, it makes sense because here in the Ten of Wands, you have achieved success. You're just too tired to recognize it. You're too exhausted to see all that you've done and accomplished. And here, after, when you decide to take a little rest, take a little siesta, hiatus, whatever, wherever it is, you are going to recognize, you're going to say, geez, I was able to do that, all these things. You might want to take a look back at the past year and what you've been able to accomplish in a year where we couldn't do anything. We were so limited on where we could go, what we could do, with who, how, all that. And so you might be really looking at that and starting to appreciate where you've been and how you got here, what you've done. This is also the single card. You might decide to remain single or become single. It's also about independence. You may not be single, but you might be very independent and need your own security. You need your own bank account. You want your own, that you don't have to ask. You've made it, done it on your own. You want something that's yours, kind of thing. You know what I mean? And here in the Ten of Pentacles, you achieve it. Look at these. You got 2 tens, eh? This is completion. This is success. This is having something that you can hand down to generations to come. This is something that it could be a skill, or it could be like an heirloom or a home, traditions, teachings. I don't know, but this is something that you're passing down and that probably will live beyond you. You probably don't even realize right now how important what you're doing is in the future, in the long term, in the long run. And this is the thing, you're making long-term, long-run steps now. And it's just really interesting. So this is something very stable, successful. However, Don't you hate it when I do that? However, it is the 10, and you're going to want something new. And you've completed this. You've made it. You've done it, and you've got the business going. You got the house renovated. You did whatever it was you were set out to do. So now you need something new. You want a new beginning, some aces, some doors opening because you're finished this, okay? This is what you're looking for. You have the Queen of Pentacles next, and I really think this is your energy, Scorpio, even though you're not an earth sign. You could have an earth sign around you, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I really feel like this is your energy, and this is the what did I go and do there? You know what I did, and I didn't even realize it. I took out 6 cards for this middle line instead of 5. I took out 6. Isn't that interesting? I didn't even know it until now, because I got this out up here. That's why. Anyhow, lucky you. So the Queen of Pentacles is, when I think of her in the Mythic Tarot, she represents the home, comfort, things that feel good, those soft, snuggly sweaters, and she is able to, they call her the husband in a way, because she's able to sustain the land and the property and keep things going and moving at a steady pace while her husband is gone. She's very wise with sensible, very sensible, and takes her time to make decisions and make her moves. She's not in a big rush. I'm going to tell you she's also very sensual. You could be very sensual or wanting sensuality in your life, very much about the body. You might be nourishing and feeding yourself, very nourishing, all things from the earth, like, plants and whatnot, things that are good for you. And really thinking about your stability. And also pentacles are long term. They think about their stability and their security for they make long-term decisions, okay? Not spontaneous like the air energy and the fire energy. They're more thinking, the next generation even. You know what I mean? And then you have the sun and the 3 of cups. So the sun again is here we have Apollo, the sun god, okay? And he's standing at the entrance to the good life. And he's allowing you entrance. He's telling you can go through. The harp is the instrument of the angels, and he also holds the bow and arrow. Oh, I also love on the column here there is the spiral. So this is a time for expansion, a time for you to spiral out, to share what you know with others. All right. So whether this is your skills, your home, because I said the Queen of Pentacles really represents the home and comfort and nourishment and the body health as well. So the sun is also about success, whatever you touch turns to gold, having the Midas touch. I think that you're entering a time in the realm of the Pentacles where you're building up who you are, mind, body, and soul in a way. You know what I mean? And feeling good about what your achievements, where you've been able to get to. There's definitely something to celebrate here. You've got all the signs of success. There could be money coming. I don't want you to get solely focused on that because I think this is wealth in a lot of different ways. I think it's physical. I think it's emotional, but for the self, how you feel about yourself. Because with this Nine of Pentacles, too, like this is, he values himself. He values himself. He knows he's valuable. He knows he's skilled. And, there's no doubt anymore. So this is something to celebrate. You're going to get together. This could be Christmas, New Year's, to celebrate your success here and something that you were able to accomplish in your and somehow in your security, or something for the family, something to pass down or something. I think it's some sort of windfall, but it's not necessarily money, like a lottery, something like that. I think it's something good happening, coming to you. It could be a job that really guarantees good security for a long time, not just a contract. This is you're in. That sort of thing. Yeah, here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is possibly the offer, the idea, the new stream of income. This is where it's going to begin. It could begin in the new year, or maybe February 1st. It could be around February 1st. Yeah. So in the outcome, you have Ace of Pentacles, the Strength, the King of Pentacles. So there's the match to the Queen. There is an ideal couple right there. And I said she's able to take care of everything while he's away, or he's able to take care of everything while she's away, whatever. And then here's the return. All right. King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Moon. So Ace of Pentacles, like I said, this is an offer. This is a new stream of income. Hi there, Brenda. Merry Christmas. This is perhaps an idea or something that you could be protecting, keeping under wraps for a while until you release it, make it, or receive it. Okay. Now you have the Strength card, okay? There's something about this that requires you to keep your cool, all right? To really keep your cool. It's funny, we're going into the year of the tiger, right? And the year of the tiger, like I said, is about there's an opportunity that you are going to need to pounce on. You're going to need to react quickly, pounce on it, be there, be available. And also, there's something about respect or sharing. Something about respect or sharing. Because in the Strength, we have two strong creatures. There's Hercules and there's the lion. And the Hercules is trying to tame the lion. The lion, in all honesty, could rip him apart. But he respects him. There's respect there. And Hercules respects the lion, so he's not using all his strength either to actually hurt him. But he's trying to control, maintain, So in some ways, this is about letting go of control a little bit, having patience, sharing, power, having respect, for your opponent in a way, right? But you also may need to pounce, may need to act decisively quickly on this opportunity that comes in. You do not need to fear anything, is another message in the strength card. You do not need to fear your opponents, your competition, whatever you're up against, That's that's what you're recognizing about yourself here in the Nine of Pentacles. That's what I don't need to fear that. I'm fully competent, fully capable of pulling this off, doing this too. I have built a reputation here. It could be with the King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or it could be someone who's very stable financially. This person could run a business. They don't have to be the boss, but they've established something here. This person could be someone you this person could be someone that you've built something with in the past. Something you help them, or you contributed to something that they have built in the past, perhaps, because I see this 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles above this king. Okay. So this is something that has built over time slowly, right? And maybe one person was getting the recognition, but it takes two, to build something solid like this. And you can see, that she stood behind him for everything, right? But he gets the recognition. It could be vice versa. It could be him standing behind her, but I think you or they, whoever is looking for the recognition now, and you're giving it to yourself. You're not waiting to get it from someone else. You're giving it to yourself, okay? I also feel like there was probably a triangle situation going on in the past, and you're going to break this. Whatever the toxicity is in the relationship with this person or the situation in the past, you're breaking that. The way I like to describe this card perfectly, because there's someone caught in the middle here and someone feeling all the pain for all three of them. This person is taking all three swords. She's putting one in, he's putting one in, and but we got three players here and only one's taking all the hits. And the thing about this particular card in this deck is that there's a boil of whatever the toxicity is. And when the swords go in, they break the boil and it releases the poison and it can get out and begin to heal. And the swords represent communication. When you can listen for the first time, or you get to talk for the first time, or everybody gets to have their peace, or you just end it. You don't talk about it anymore. It's done. It's over, But the truth is known now. Everybody knows all the same information. Everybody knows it now. There's no sword missing or anything like that. And then there's the moon. You just have so much major arcana going here. So on the full moon in January, there could be some confusion. It seems like it's not knowing who to believe. There's three people talking here, okay? Three people talking here and not really knowing who to believe, which direction to turn to look at, And I think that you need to wait until after the full moon. Do not react. Do not, take action, write on Facebook or, say something, text something. Wait, at least 4 days after the full moon before you react, because the moon energy confuses us. It sends us off into that thought looping, right? On that train of thought over and over again that just gets you more riled up and more upset. And so to put something on your calendar or in your phone to remind yourself, don't react, just let it pass, give it a couple of days, let it pass, and see how you feel. What you need to concentrate on here, Scorpio, in January is you have 99 successes and 1 failure. Don't focus on the 1 failure. Focus on the 99 successes. That's what I want you to do, okay? Because we're trained nowadays to focus on that 1 negative, and that's that negative thought looping. And I want you to focus on the 99 successes. All of these things that you are able to accomplish and do in the midst of so many challenges, like a lot of challenges, you still pulled it off. You did it. And that is the stuff you got to give yourself credit for, those 99 successes. Okay. So I'm going to pull an Angels and Ancestors card for you. This is a gift that was this is a deck that was gifted by a viewer, Michelle. Thank you so much, Michelle. And I really love it because it has the Native Aboriginal angle within it. And I think it was even written by an Aboriginal person. So anyway, regardless, they're very, very good cards. Let's get one for Scorpio. Tell me, for Scorpio, what do they need to know for January 2022? The new year, the new beginning. I got to tell you too, Scorpio, what just came to my mind, this Page of Pentacles out back here, is about learning to treat yourself better. Learning to treat yourself better. Be nicer to yourself, do things for yourself. Your body. Your everything. Nurture yourself. In all ways. Oh, having a hard time getting that. Oh, there it is. You got 2. Oh, they're so pretty, these cards. I just love them. Oh, didn't I just say? Oh, I love it when that happens. You have winter. Take care of your own needs. I just said that. You're learning to take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Oh, that just means so much to me that came out. I can't even tell you. And the wolf. You think about the wolf. Sometimes they're the lone wolf, but wolves also run in packs and work together and they surround the animal and they communicate, and you know what I mean? Like, they're very smart, good communicators, but you got to take care of yourself first. And then the other card that you got is the Air Guardian. Look at how beautiful. I just love these. They're so gorgeous. I love that she has wings. It says shift your perception. So your perception how you're seeing things, how you're hearing them. And I want you to really think about that in the full moon in January, like in the 20th or whatever day it comes. I want you to think about that, how you're receiving, hearing information. Okay. So first I want to look at winter. That is so cool when that comes up. I love that. We got the seasons here. Spring. Here we go. Winter. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. And your fears came up in the strength card with the lion, eh? No need to fear. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. I love that. Oh, when the winter card arrives in the future position, which it kind of has, or as the last card in a reading, which it has, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Guardian. I'm getting to know where the cards are in here because they're not numbered. And so here, let me just check, make sure there's not a lot of them. Okay, I found the Guardian section. Oh, jeepers. Medicine, mirror. Oops. Oh, geez, there's a lot of Guardians here. Fire, earth. Okay, the Air Guardian. Shift your perception. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You're being guided to recognize that not all that you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you had set for yourself, and recognize that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. Big message there. So there could be something that you keep seeing it in this one way, but there's these other ways that it could be seen as well. And from your perspective, from your perception, you're seeing it this way, right? So, I don't know what you're going through or anything. That's just a kind of a general sort of thing. But I really hope this helps you, Scorpio, in January to come. Like I said, it looks like you have a lot to celebrate, a lot of successes, but you need to recognize them. You need to see how good you are, what you've been able to do. You recognize who take care of your needs now. You're probably so busy taking care of other people too and their needs a lot because you are Scorpio. You're very compassionate and kind and nurturing. But you need to take care of yours right now. It's time for you. Okay? It's hard to do sometimes when we're that kind of people, we're giving and nurturing, and we almost feel selfish giving to ourselves, taking care of ourselves, but that's not what it is. So anyway, also too, this just made me think of this the last second. I know I talk forever, but um winter is a time of nurturing. If you think of the bear goes into hibernation and it rests. It takes that time to rest. And that's what winter gives us. It's a rest, it's a hibernation, because all the other seasons were very busy working, getting the harvest planted and watering it and take care of it. Now I know I'm talking a very traditional sense, but you know what I mean. And so winter is that time of rest so that we can replenish, we can do it all again, start the circle, the cycle again. So anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. Um, I just hope you have a really great time with friends, family, neighbors, whoever you're celebrating with this year. And I will talk to you soon next year. Happy New Year. And be good. Be careful out there. Love you. Bye now.